Well, hello, adventurers. B2 here with a little epic RPG. Yep, still playing it. Yep, 2.5 years later, still addicted. Yep. But look, it is the Halloween event. So, what is there we go, RPG How. It's going to give you the basic commands. Now, I'm not going to go into like super high, definition of what this is because quite frankly, it's very similar to the previous 2 years, and I have links to those on my server. So if you come over to the server and go to the Epic Help video guides, you can see videos of all the stuff from the years. You can go to Halloween 2022 or 2020. Again, very similar, but we're going to add the Halloween 2022 to it and kind of give you guys an update. So here we go. The first thing that you're going to want to look at in this event is the tasks. So RPG tasks, and I know you can't really see the bar down here. I can, let me try to shrink this a little bit more on the video, but let's put this over here. There we go. All right, that should give you enough of a view on the typing bar. I usually expand the view and then take off the side over here where all of the names are, just because it doesn't matter and it gives you more of a view of the screen. So what you're going to want to do though is get your RPG and you want to do HAL task. Now notice that the RPG command is back. The slashes were given problems. They were kind of neat, but also it takes longer to dismantle and open loot boxes. I love that the RPG command is back. Thank you so much. But you can do RPG HAL task. It's going to tell you what your tasks are for the day and what your tasks are for the week. That's important because these little guys right here, these little pumpkins and little candies and stuff are used to craft stuff, and I'm going to go into detail about that here too, because you're going to want to be able to take a look at that and understand what you're going for, right? You can only find 100 pumpkins a day, but you can definitely get more by using the daily tasks and of course the weekly tasks. So if you even moderately play, you don't even have to like binge play it or no life it. You're going to do well in the Halloween event. And I'll tell you what the purpose is as soon as we go into the shop and show that. But let's look at the quest, right? So RPG HAL quest. And you're going to see that here is the overall quest. It's to summon 10 pumpkin bat bosses. You're going to claim 25 tasks. I've done 6 of the 25. You're going to craft 12 candy bells. The candy bells are going to attract more spooky orbs through your not spooky orbs. It's going to attract the bat slime that's going to then kill to get the spooky orb. That's going to be important too, because you're going to use these orbs to pay for stuff. But once you complete these, you're going to get 50 right off the bat inside of here, right? So why is that important? And I will show you the Halloween shop. This is why it's important to get the spooky orbs, because you're going to get 2 Omega loot boxes. No matter if you're a new player or an old player, Omega loot boxes are always cool, right? Because the no-lifers are going to get a ton of Omegas, and those are used to get the TDEs. And that's okay. I'll just go ahead and show you. So the Time Dragon Essence is what you need 2 of in order to go into the Void. To get to the Void, you need to craft a godly sword and a godly cookie to beat the NPC. Those are all kind of like late mid-game or early late game words and terms, and I'm not going to discuss that in this video. It's not what it's about. It's about maximizing your Halloween. So we could do another video on that. So but let's go back into the shop. You're going to want to not buy these right off if you don't need them. If you have a hard time collecting Omegas to get the Omega armor, then buy one and then time travel and then buy the second one if you need it, right? If you're not able to farm that, that's for people that aren't that active. I know there'll be some end gamers that watch this and go, but P2, I can get like 4 Omegas a day. Yeah, but that's because you're playing 8 or 9 hours a day, and normal people don't have that much time, aka I don't have that much time. If I get to farm for an hour a day, I'm lucky. The new thing this year is the time cookie. So it does reduce your cooldowns a little bit. A very cool, subtle feature added in. I like that. The instant mini bosses, that's important because you have to defeat mini bosses this year in order to, let's go ahead and see if it's on the front here. Yeah, they didn't put it on the front commands. This looks like the one from last year. It is during the event, though. The cooldowns are reduced by 33%, so minus 4 hours. If you've bought the Patreon, you get an 8-hour, and then it's going to be minus like 2 point something hours or whatever. So you're basically going to get one like every 5.5 hours in a dungeon. Very cool if you are trying to speed time travel. I would just say speed TT on there for the time travel. If you're trying to speed it and you get the votes for the weekend and you're able to farm quick, you're going to burn through some time travels. On top of that, you can then use these sleepy potions to get a 24-hour cooldown, which gives you your votes for your weeklies, your dailies. Your weeklies get faster, your dailies will be immediate. You can do another horse breed or horse race. You can get another dungeon. Like, these sleepy potions are extremely, extremely powerful. So just look through here. I wouldn't buy any edgies. Epic coins, cookies. Obviously, wooden logs would be the last thing you buy. Or time. I actually wouldn't even buy wooden logs. I would buy the time cookie at this point, because one wooden log for a pumpkin is just ridiculous. Come on, Lumi. The Halloween title, if you haven't bought that, it's 25 orbs. The Halloween background is 40 if you haven't bought that. A lot of those works towards achievements, and so you do want to get that. But again, you're going to get 50 of them by completing the quest. So look towards the daily task, look towards the quest, get those things knocked down there, right? All right, so now that we get that, there's also some recipes. And so this is how recipes. So, gosh, man, you can tell how bad my typing is. I don't even know why I get the jail guy that comes up. So, filled pumpkins are needed to build candy bells. That's going to be the first thing that you're going to work on, is building 12 candy bells. And that is what's going to make the slime bat come up there and then be able to, or bat slime, sorry, be able to kill that to get the spooky orb. The candy bell increases that thing. Spooky scroll summons in the Bat King. You're gonna need that for the quest as well, right? So if we come back up to the quest, where's it at? There we go. So you're gonna need, it actually gives you the pumpkin bat too, which is kind of cool, right? So a chance to drop the bat, and of course those special pets drop a lot of cool stuff over time, and you want to raise them up. So so just look at these recipes here, and then it's RPG how craft is the command to craft these items. So just be careful that you're putting that in. And let me see if I can actually craft anything right now. I don't have any of the what you call it, it's the epic candies to craft anything, or I'd show you like a candy fish or something simple like that. So I do have 3 bells already, and we're only half day into the thing, which is kind of neat. So that's pretty much what you're going to do. You can craft the spooky sword and the spooky armor and kind of get into that stuff too, but I just don't know that's really, really worth it, right? So leave that up to you to decide. But of course, now the Halloween, there used to be a, what's bummer is there used to be, you could run the slots in here, and I don't see the command for it for slots. Let me see how slots, let me do 25 and see if it's actual command. And it's not, right? They used to be able to gamble your pumpkins in the slots and get extra pumpkins and stuff, but apparently Lumi has turned that off this year, as people would have like 100,000 pumpkins on day 2 or some crazy amount. But so anyway, that's the Halloween 2022 event. There is a world boss that's in here. There is some other subtle nuanced things. You're going to want to run the mini bosses. Again, there's 2 different mobs you can kill on the mini bosses. So you definitely want to do that as well. And maybe I'll do a video about 2 weeks in and kind of update everything. So hopefully that gives you guys a quick understanding of Halloween 2022. Adventurers, good luck with that.